Hi, I'm Johnny Fragan, I'm a personal coach, and this is Eve.
Hi.
Hi. What we are going to talk about today is how to handle an argument with a woman, and we will show in a very interesting approach that I have come up with, and I call it the 60-minute rule. Now, contrary to popular belief, begging or saying sorry all the time, like they do in Hollywood, does not work. Not to mention it devalues and demeans any man that does this repeatedly. Before I start, I want all men to get to know their purpose in their life and get a copy of the book David Deida, The Way of the Superior Man, and know your purpose in life. From time to time, we as men have to say no to women, because if not, you become weak and you're not a man. I talk about this in another video I called Why So Many Men Fail with Women. As I have tested this technique I'm about to teach you, how to handle a fight, over the last 10 years, and I failed in most of the ways I tried. But this technique is one of the best that I've come up with and will give you the best results. It's not 100% guaranteed, nothing in life is 100%. But what I can tell you today, I had amazing results with these techniques I'm about to teach you here. First of all, I want to say, violence against women in any shape or form should not be used no matter what. And vice versa. There is no excuse with it whatsoever. I know as a man that women can say things or do things that can drive us men crazy. But still, that is not an excuse whatsoever. If you can't talk to the woman, walk away. It's not a problem. Get in your car and drive. But violence whatsoever is a crime against the woman, yourself and humanity. And it makes any man or woman that use physical violence a coward. Many men get emotional or scream or carry on like children in argument. And this is one of the reasons where I come up with this technique to help men, as some of us find it confronting at times. Before I begin, I want to say that most of the fights are initiated by women because they want love and attention. Yes, it's hard to believe it, but it's true. Some women, though, do have a balance, and both are reasonable and logical. Do not use this technique I'm about to teach you if you can speak in a proper manner to your woman, as we are here really as men to love our women. Support them with love and passion. This is our gift, to be present and look at them and support them in emotional, physical needs. This should be only used as a last resort. So let's begin. How to handle an argument with a woman. Me and Eve are going to go into role play now, and we're going to show you this technique. See you in a minute. Sit still on this.
What time do you call this? I have been waiting here for 40 minutes now. You said you were going to be here at 2 o'clock. It's raining. I've been waiting. I am humiliated, and you do this over and over again.
At this point, do not say one word. Not a, not ba, not ga, nothing. Do not try to justify yourself or give any excuses whatsoever. There are 3 stages that women are going through. The first stage is confusion. At this point, she's looking for feedback. We are trying to justify ourselves, so we give them an excuse about the traffic, about whatever, and this will not work. Now, eventually the fight will get heated, and if you don't give her any feedback whatsoever at this point, you sit down and you look at her. Do not move your eyes, because she will say to you, if you don't look at her, look at me. It's very hard to do this, but I can reassure you it's got amazing results.
So, what time? Where were you? Why have you done this again? I mean, what do you think of me? That I've just got all the time in the world, that you can just go to the pub, Where have you been?
First stage is going to be 15 to 20 minutes. At this point, she needs feedback. She's going to get angry. She's going to scream at you. Do not answer. Do not retaliate. Do not justify yourself, although this is very, very hard, as I mentioned earlier. Eventually, if you keep looking at her, she'll go into stage 2. More than likely, she'll stand up and she'll push you.
So, come on, answer me. Where have you been?
At this stage, you get up and just walk. Don't touch me. don't touch me. If the woman is psycho or she's not normal and she carries on, the headache is not worth it. If you say to her, don't touch me, and she stops, continue sitting down and looking at her as you're paying attention to the argument. This is very difficult. I can reassure that the results are absolutely astronomical. Continue. Screen.
So, can you answer? Is there anything that you can say where you've been? Why you continually just let me stand waiting for you without even texting, without even calling?
Another 20 minutes. Do not say anything. Again, no justification. Just look at her. At this point, she's got no feedback. She's going to assume you may want to leave her. Be patient. Persevere. Look at the clock. 15 to 20 minutes. I can reassure you, if you hold and you're patient and you're strong and you're capable and you've got patience, you will eventually go to stage 3. Eventually, she will come to 3, where she will sit down and she will come closer to you to try to resolve the issue. She's going to look at you, and even you are going to start coming down. She's going to be at one stage, put her hands on top of you, and she's going to try to resolve the issue. At this point, you look at her, and she's going to say to you in a calm way,
so what do you want to do about it?
At this point, you just look at her. If she calms down totally, you hold her up, you pick her up as a man. You take her hands and you lead. The woman needs to be lead. That means you're strong. A woman doesn't want a weak man. If she wants a weak man, she doesn't need you. You pick her up and you put your hands over her and you hold her and embrace her. She may say to you a few words. You say to her, quiet, quiet, calm down. You caress her and hug her. It's okay. At this point, your job as a man is to lead and calm the situation. That is the difference between a weak man and a strong man. All other ways that I have tried and most men are doomed for failure. Now this is very difficult, as I said, as most men don't have the energy or the stamina to go for this. But I can reassure you, I've tested this with amazing results. The reason most men will not succeed because they don't have, as I said, the stamina, willpower. Again, that's the difference between a weak man and a strong man. I challenge you here today. Why don't we be that strong man that controls his emotion and does not go crazy like so many men? But of course, no one will witness in public. You may after seeing this clip mock this or laugh. But I ask you today this one question. You have tried nearly everything else and it didn't work. Here I am giving you a way that I tested again and again. What have you got to lose? Men, be aware. Women will always be attracted to the man that is emotionally stronger than they are. If you are not, she might as well be your girlfriends. She doesn't need a baby. Like a friend of mine said to me a while back when she dumped a woman, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about. John, I've already got 1 kid. I don't need another one. I want to conclude here to all the people that persevered and helped me in this technique and putting this clip together, especially to wonderful Eve and to Shaw, to Andrew Mitch from Melbourne, and that inspires me again and again, and Rita. I hope this idea will benefit you and you'll find true love. I challenge you today to have the patience as a man, to be strong emotionally, because that's extremely attractive to a woman, because most men can't control their emotions. And when you lose it, you become like a feminine. You're no longer attractive. Thank you very much for listening to me. You can contact me on YONIIFER, G for George, AN @homeworld.com. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you, Eve. I'm your friend, John Ifragan.